Alma de Niño presenta.
Dear me, since today I saw again the music that gave birth to the words to Alma de Niño, I have decided to share with you one of my poems in this letter, and it says, "What will be the most beautiful flower?" A skilled gardener wondered while one morning he looked at his extensive garden that he had cultivated with care, devotion, passion, and much patience through all his life. At that time, it was the spring season in full splendor. The garden simply looked like an extension of the infinite childhood that covers the alliance between men and gods. The gardener decided to tour the entire garden in search of the most beautiful flower of all its flowers. When, walking for a long time, almost exhausted by the arduous task of finding such a species, he sat down to meditate that the work of so many years that had been such fruit very abundant obtained in that garden. At the time, he was ready to get up. A sweet and beautiful melody reached his ears that he said, "Carefully, that you almost crushed me, Batman." The gardener stared at her because she was so different from all the flowers in her garden, and tried to remember how this beautiful flower had arrived there, because in fact nothing was conventional in her figure, and so on. "Who are you?" said the gardener. "My name is Model Zero," she replied. Intrigued completely, asked, where you come from?" "It's not your business," she replied, very upset because the anger did not happen, that the gardener almost crushed her when she rose. The astonished gardener thought how in the mind this flower is, and he will put it on the white side. Zero model, what planet did you come from? On your planet there are no rules of courtesy, softly whispered the garden. The flower for a long moment held its leaves and said nothing. Her shyness was revealed. After many attempts to try to open it, the gardener finally told her, "Sorry, I'm really a bad man, because only my goal is to take care of you, protect you, make you happy in my garden, because that's my job and what I love to do in my life." She opened a petal and said, "Send me an email when you want to contact me." "That's enough for me." The gardener was totally upset. He didn't know what to think about such a thing. He got on his knees and begged her to open once. "Just let me do my job today to find the most beautiful flower in my garden, and then leave me and I will release you," he exclaimed. The shy flower slowly opened, staring at him to see if it was lying or his argument was false. The flower fell in a minute in confidence open, naturally as if no one else was there at that moment. She smiled with cherry-colored lips and indescribable shine. Showed his flirting eyes. Let's go of her steams. Also showed her hair, which was like an angelic decoration. And she told the gardener, I'm not what you are looking for. You have better options in your garden. Get out of here and leave me free. During the process, the gardener was transported to a world in distant garden like those in the Elysian field. And he found himself before the flower of pure gene, the perfect DNA, and all species of flower. He felt a warmth like a maternal hug, and for a moment eternity passed through his whole being. When the gardener returned to his cell, he realized that this flower had touched his own. He had found the most beautiful flower in his garden, the purity of every flower in that place. Happy the gardener dedicated his whole life to take care, love, and protect that flower. I will write it later. I must keep it. Remembering more verses. Sincerely, Soul of Child.